Hello everyone, it's Lee Hendricks. Welcome to my channel, Lee Hendricks Gold. I'm back in Uwharrie today, checking out another section of creek. And I got some water flow here, so I'm going to do some sluicing today and see if I can go over that 0.1 gram cap I seem to be hitting each time I'm down here. This isn't Moccasin Creek, so it's a little harder to put together a pile of gold, but sooner or later I'm going to find a hot spot. So I'm going to look around, see if I can't do that today. This section of creek is pretty cool. You've got water coming into a ponding area, and it's always going off to the side there. It's continuously flowing there and coming around, but when the water gets to roaring, it just starts going over this. You can see it has put down the rocks over the years. There's some debris that's gotten caught on that tree, but look on down through there. So I'm sure there's lots of gold down through there, but it's not, I don't think that's considered creek bottom since there's no water there. So I'm going to stay where the waters are flowing, and there's a accumulation of stuff right in here. It's coming over this bank, so this is kind of a low pressure area. I think right in here would actually be a pretty decent area. You've got a ridge of stone and gravels right through there, and I'm going to start up here near the front and work back and see if I can't get some gold out of that. Before I get too invested in digging here, I want to take a few samples and just make sure there's gold here. It should be, but I don't know at what concentration it is here. Looks like it might be okay. I don't think there's anything that's going to make it great here. Take that back. I think it's going to be pretty good here. That's because of the material. That looks pretty good to me. No specks though. There is black sand. I'll take one more scoop. I'm getting a decent amount of black sand, but I still haven't gotten any gold. I'm just wondering how much gold actually makes it to this point. And one way I'll know is by sampling behind that rock right there. I'm not finding it there either. Maybe down just a little bit farther. Alright, I guess we're going to go for a walk. This is on up the creek. I've got a little flow of water here I can still sluice. And this is going to act like a little bit of an inside bend. And that bank looks like it's got a lot of old cobbles and stuff in it. So it's been, falling off there and eroding. So we'll see if there's anything in this. Alright, so we're on the board. I'll get you down here, let you see it a little closer. Got one nice little size flake and several little ones. I'll zoom you in. There's a lot of tiny stuff that's almost impossible to see. So that's enough. That's not just a random flake because there's a lot of small stuff with it. So I know that's a decent place to dig. And I've got a nice little flow of water, so let me get set up here. And we'll get to work finally. There's the first bucket. That's not bad. I know I can beat a tenth of a gram if I can do about 10 of those. Maybe even 6 of those. But it's not great, it's not wonderful, but it's okay. I'll take okay. This is bucket number 2. Alright, let's see what's in bucket number 2. Yeah, I see some gold in this one too. Let's tap it up and see what we got. That's number 2. Looks like I'm still going into work tomorrow. There's pan number 3. I think I did a little better that time. Let's see. Look at the slaty material over here. How it broke right there. That's pretty cool. Some sections all along here covered with moss. Here's pan number 4, or bucket number 4. I don't think that's quite as good. Here's bucket number 5, and it's okay. I'll add to the total. Here we are with bucket 6. Staying pretty consistent. I was sluicing up there earlier, but my tailings are starting to get back to where I was digging. So I put a rock wall there and rerouted the water. And now I'm sluicing right here, which is close to where I'm digging. Number 7 here is looking mighty fine. Here's bucket number 8. Doesn't look all that great, but it's not bad. It's getting kind of late. Not too late though. I think I can get 2 more in. Here's bucket number 9, and it would look pretty bad except for that right there. It's going to make the weight. See if I can pick it up with my fingers. Very thin though, but I'll take it. Alright, here's number 10. This is the one I've been waiting on, but it certainly isn't a great one to finish with. But I'm done for the day, and I'm going to fill in my hole, and we'll go home and weigh that stuff. Well, there's the snuffer dump for the day. I don't think that's going to be a 1/4 gram, probably approaching a 0.2. You can, let's see, compared to my finger, it just doesn't look like a 1/4 to me. What I did here was actually try to fill in under the bank where the water had undercut it, and put some rocks here in the front to kind of kick it out so it won't keep undercutting it. This up here is really hard stuff. It doesn't even seem to erode it very much, but under here it was a little softer, so that bank was giving way. So just trying to leave it a little better than the way I found it. I got to get going because it's getting dark. And you know what happens when it gets dark. Well, it's time for the weigh. So let's see what I got today. Well, that does it for this episode. Maybe next time I need to go clean bedrock again.